XR Access logo, a person with arms and legs outstretched inside of two orbiting arrows. Tagline reads, virtual, augmented, and mixed reality for people with disabilities.
Sure. My name is Jayde Malam. I'm from Western Canada. We're going to go with that because I'm about to move. And I'm an accessibility consultant, advocate, and public speaker. I live with multiple disabilities, but the ones that are worth mentioning impact my day to day life in more extreme ways. So, to start, I have severe arthritis. I have severe arthritis in my cervical spine, to be specific. It's from C7 to C1 for those who are in the know. And that means that every day of my life, I have a headache that's at least 6 on the pain scale. It impacts everything that I do. I always need to support my neck. Any wrong movements causes the pain to spike, and then I can't function for days afterward. It also means that I'm living with chronic pain, which is actually a number one disability in Canada. That pain also causes pain insomnia for me, which is a type of insomnia where the pain prevents me from sleeping. I function because I must, but I can feel my brain slowing down with each sleepless decade or year. During COVID, I'm a high risk person, as many people with disabilities are. And I had noticed that my inability to leave my house and be part of society was really damaging my mental health. So I first chose to look for a meditation or calming app. And I found one. The first one I tried was like guided meditation VR.
Calming VR settings of a sunset beach and jungle waterfall.
And I fell in love with it instantly. I went into like all of these different worlds. They have all of these different scenes. I was able to choose my music, my location. I turned off the guided voice, and I was instantly transported into what felt very real, even though I knew it wasn't, and even though that particular app has kind of a cartoonish quality. So I literally felt all of the stress, anxiety, and overwhelming emotions from the brutal realities of being a high-risk person during letter-rip pandemic fall away, and I could breathe. I think that there are a lot of gaps in the technology still. Some of them are within the applications and some of them are within the system itself. So for example, Quest itself could use a lot of work on accessibility features. Not all of their games are playable from a seated position, and very few will let you lie down when you play. I need support for my neck, so usually when I'm playing, I'm sitting or lying down. And it's always disappointing when I can't do that. It's a virtual world. I should be able to adapt the game so that when I'm laying down, it orients itself to my position and adapts within the game. I also found, a lot of lacking within apps, right? So, a lot of them don't have closed captioning and they need to. So one of the things I talk about Liminal a lot because they've done a lot of things right.
A campfire burns on an icy tundra as storybook images appear in the air, accompanied by captions.
If you choose a storytelling experience, a lot of them have closed captioning when it's telling the story, which I really like. Now, I know a lot of people don't need it, but the thing that needs to be recognized is that it's not only for the hard of hearing, which I am, it's also for people who are neurodivergent, for people who maybe don't speak English as their first language, etc., and so forth. It is actually, I talk about universal design a lot in my job. It is a form of universal design. We are giving people as many different forms of input as we can so that they can have the experience that works for them, right? Dare to dream with us, right? Like, don't leave people with disabilities on the sideline. We get enough of that in the built environment. Virtual environments are virtual for a reason. It takes away the barriers and the limitations. Having these worlds where we can fully participate and fully enjoy is, to me, honestly, the biggest goal that we could look toward for VR and XR of all types.
Jayde's social media information, which can be found in the description below. XR Access logo, a person with arms and legs outstretched inside of two orbiting arrows. Tagline reads, virtual, augmented, and mixed reality for people with disabilities.